We turn our focus now to amplifying Asian American voices. For many Asian Americans in our communities, this month of May is a time to reflect on their culture while teaching others about their rich heritage. And joining us now is Muon Thi, author of the new children's book, Wishes, a story about a Vietnamese little girl's journey across rocky seas, fighting political imprisonment in hopes for a better home for her and her family. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about your book, Wishes. It's a beautiful book, first off. There are only 75 words in total, and yet the story is really packed with this intense emotion. Tell us a little bit about the creative process behind it.
Well, Wishes is based on my family's story, and I really have to thank Victor Nai for bringing this story to life with her incredible art. When I was born, my family was already in hiding. My dad was wanted by the new Vietnamese government for having fought against them in the war that had ended. And soon after I arrived, we quietly made our way back to our village on the Central Coast. And in the middle of the night, we escaped using my grandfather's fishing boat. We were able to pack only what we could carry, and our journey was incredibly hard and dangerous, and we almost perished in a terrible storm. But fortunately, we didn't, which wasn't the case for all of my relatives. Eventually, we made our way to Hong Kong, where we stayed in a refugee camp for a while before we found a new home in the United States.
And your book is certainly a story of resilience, belonging, and hope. How do you explain your refugee journey of escaping war and government persecution to children?
Well, I try to, with the words, I try to make it as approachable as possible. And I think collectively, with Victor and the entire team, we try to create a gentle, accessible story that anyone, whether they're 2 years old or 92, can read it and gather something from it. And I wanted to try to, plant a seed of kindness in the reader's heart while they're still young. And I hope that we did that.
You also mentioned the carry-on bag that you took the day that you had to up and leave your home. You write, the bag wished it was deeper. What's one item that you took with you and one item that you had to leave behind because your bag simply wasn't deep enough?
Well, everything that we packed was essential. We took, we packed food, we packed water, gasoline, and jewelry. And the jewelry we used to actually barter for more gas and more food later on. I think the one thing that I wish we could have packed, but it just wasn't possible, was just more memories of my grandparents. They were the only 2 surviving grandparents, and when I got on that boat, I left them behind, and my family never saw them again. So I never got to know what it was like to be a grandchild with my grandparents, and I wish I could have.
Of course. And lastly, according to UNICEF, there was a total of 17 million children around the world who were refugees or asylum seekers. What would you like people to know about child refugees as someone who went through it firsthand?
I think the story in Wishes is told again and again every day around the world. The children and the folks who are migrating and who are refugees are people just like you and me. And they have homes, they have teachers and classes that they attend, they have jobs, they have people whom they love deeply. And when they have to pack up everything that they have and leave their home, it is already so hard and heartbreaking that I think the least that we can do is to open our hearts and to do what we can when we can. I hope Wishes will remind us of our common humanity and that we will work together to try to make the world safer and kinder and better for everyone.
A noble mission there. Muon Thi, we thank you so much for your time. Wishes is available now, and you can find it wherever books are sold.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.